Hi everyone, this is Lloyd from Bizzfo, and what I want to take you through today is having a look at how to do a stock count or blind stock take. Part of our day in procedure would be to count a stock. So let me quickly show you what this looks like. But what you want to do is you don't necessarily want to have your staff to see what the stock take quantities are, and that's basically what a blind stock take is. So let's just quickly create one. So just let's backtrack for a moment. What is also important before we do the stock count is just to make sure your setup is correct. Just a note, on your find, this is a search screen used throughout the program, and there's normally a column here that says in stock quantity, and you want to switch that off as well. So let me go to the program options and show you where to disable that. In the settings, we're going to go to this one. So you'll see there's a setting over here, show quantity. So the price lookup is actually your find or search screen, and you want to disable that to make sure you can't see the quantities. Alright, good. And just to show you, it is the normal stock take screen, but it's just been diluted a bit. So again, these are all my options, and you'll notice there's quite a few fields that have been added. So let me just show you what a stock take would look like. Let's take this item, just the BS one, random. Okay, done. You can see it's sitting at 10, so if I change the quantity back to 8, I can see the variance and so forth. So that's sitting over there. So just note it is 10 now. So I'm going to save that. I'm not processing the stock there at the moment, and let's go back to our counts. So clicking on account, the first thing that happens is I get an option. So we get asked about wastage as well. Your wastage is at the bottom, so it's exactly the same. So the one just specifies that you are counting stock. It will create a variance in your system. And the other one, which is wastage, will also create the variance with the difference that this one is stating that it is a wastage. So let's just do the stock take. I'm going to click on new. I can give it a name. Perfect. And I can select this one, the BS. You can see there's no quantities there. So I select that one. Let's click done, and there we go. So it's stating 0, and I can actually now click 7 and count that and click on my process button. It is asking me for a password, so you can set that for your staff. Process the stock take, yes. Alright, perfect. So still on the screen, you can do a stock count, which is not showing your quantities. So as part of your day in procedure, you want to maybe have a fixed list like this. So as a tip, let's just close this one. You can actually repeat the stock take. So just looking at the screen, we can see status completed. We've just done this one. And what I want to do is I want to go to options and say repeat the stock take. Transfer all to new, yes. Good. Now it resets to 0, and I can now continue or do my new stock take or stock count. So naturally this will happen throughout the day or shift changes or closes, and not as I'm showing now, but just to show you there is an easy way to do that. And yeah, once done, you can click on your process button. But remember, it's now sitting at 0, so be aware that I'm actually setting the stock to 0. And just closing off this video, let's just quickly have a look. Going back to stock takes. This is our normal stock take screen, and I can select this stock take, and I can now click on the variance report. Let's just go on PS. There we go. And now we can see the history as I was playing and testing with this one. It went to 10 to 8, from 8 to 9 to 10, and then from 10 back to 7. And at the bottom we can see the variance counts. So guys, that's it for blind stock takes. Any questions or any suggestions, please feel free to pop us a mail at info@bizzfo.co.za.